Agent requesting backup.
There we go. How about that? I hear myself. Okay. Is that working? King, Cameron, can you hear me? Okay. Is that working? King, Cameron, can you hear me? Oh. From never streaming on PC to streaming on a laptop is a challenge. Okay, thank you very much for letting me know. Cool, cool, cool. What is going on, people? We are in the PTS. How crazy is that? It seems like my frames are dropping a little bit because I'm doing so much on this little machine, but we'll see how it goes. Let me share this around quick.
You haven't seen a selection like this since before the green poison.
What is going on, everybody? Alright, that one is good. I saw the countdown, that gameplay. Yeah. Whoop whoop PTS. What's going on, Matthew? Yeah, there's a lot going on. That is for sure. I'm just going to get this posted to Twitter real quick and we will get into it. But thank you all so much for tuning in. Got that. Okay. I think that should be everything. Jay, I think your name is. What's going on? Powerbomb, good to see ya. Also, let me know about my... Yeah, my... I'm losing frames here because I'm doing so much on this stupid laptop. Let me know about my audio because I have not done it on this setup before, so if my stuff for the game is too loud or too quiet, let me know. But yeah. Whew. Just finished playing the new game mode. Nice, Hunter. How'd you like it? Eddie, how's it going? Wait, there's two Eddies? Well, that's confusing. What's going on, people? Shark, how are you? Alright, thank you, Cameron. What was I going to check? I was going to see if we can actually read the new talents. So I think, yeah, that's changed. Everything else is the same. But if you go to the guns, does it show you the new ones? Because there should be two... Oh, they're not in here. There's two new talents. Obviously with the flatline one. But then there's another new one that I found earlier. Here. Jeopardy. Headshots and weak point hits build and refresh stacks which grant 20% vulnerability applied by weapons. One stack is removed every 3 seconds. So, just as an example here, not everything was in the patch notes. There is a lot of stuff to be discovered. And we're going to go over all of it. Well, here's the thing, Stack, is that I don't think they intended to put in all the new stuff. Like, I don't think the new weapons and stuff are supposed to go in until phase 2, which is like in a week. But you can see right here, I have the new LMG, but it's on the model of the Stoner, which I think it's supposed to be the new one. And I actually have, here's the new AR, but it's the model of the AK. So some of it is not properly in yet, because I don't think it was supposed to go in. The season track isn't in this, right? Well, not the, yeah, we'll get to that. Slaith, how's it going? We're in the PTS. The new content is finally here. We're gonna get into the game mode in just a minute. I just want to kind of let things settle real quick. What's vulnerability? I think it's similar to like opportunistic, where once they have the stacks of that, it takes increased damage from all sources, I believe. It doesn't specifically say that, so we're gonna have to test it for sure. New content! What's going on, Darth? Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? This is new LMG tested by the US military. Yeah, I looked up the models and they look really cool. I also got, yeah, here's the new LMG, but again, it's not the right model. And you can see it as it's bugged because you're not supposed to be able to do that. And it's got a built-in 8x. So I think this is supposed to be the new one, but it's a different model there. As far as the new season, Cameron, it has the season 8 rerun here, but if you go into settings, collectibles, comms, look what's down here. Manhunt Hidden Alliance. We don't know nothing about that. So I think that's gonna be the new Manhunt. Obviously you can see season 1 was there, Jupiter. Season 2 was Hornet. Season 3 Bard and 4 Fei Lao, and this is gonna be season 9. Hidden Alliance, and it has one extra comm than the rest of them, right? Because they all have 20. This one's got 21. And then there was also in database, there's a new, Lost Ellis Memos. It's a new collectible here. There's 3 of them apparently. So we will have to find out what those mean. Okay, what do we got here? Chilling in the boiler room, hiding from coworkers. Well, I appreciate you tuning in, Slaith. Hide as long as you need. You're safe here. Been busy with the house, step back from the game. Totally. Don't want to get burned down. And that's fair. I think a lot of people should have taken your route, because they did burn themselves out. Let's just get into the new game mode. We'll talk while we go. We got 50 people in here. How's everybody doing? Be sure, if you have not already, to leave a like if you enjoy the channel and the content. It does really help out the algorithm for these streams, and I appreciate you for it. So we're going into the new mode of Countdown, and we'll talk about everything. Yeah.
Invite to another agent's group. Receive.
This is going to delta me, probably. Because there's a bug going on with it. You have to join one that hasn't started yet. Yeah. It's alright, we'll figure it out. What's the new brand set? I haven't seen it for myself, Stack, but I heard it has to do with ARs, LMGs, and weapon handling. But we're going to have to find it and see. Maybe Sokolovatize? Maybe. To be completely honest, I despise the game out having 8 players. I don't mind the game out having a time limit, but then that's not fun. I would prefer Really?
Safe area.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, Hunters. I thoroughly enjoy it. I think it's way too easy right now. We'll get into some of my feedback when I get in, but I think the potential for intensity is there. It's just like way too easy at this point in time for 8 people. Balrog is in here. What's going on, man? Thanks for the live video. Well, thanks for tuning in. Everybody, Balrog is another content creator in the Division space. Definitely check him out. How's it going, man? Yeah, I can do that. I can show you the expertise system, Dennis. Tatter, how's it going? Isn't this what the leaders leaked with the picture? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Cameron. Is it like a battleground? Basically, Slave, you get like random objectives around the map you have to go do, and it's very chaotic. We'll get into it real quick. Expertise right here. So you get proficient with all these different things. You see on the left side, you get your expertise rank all the way up. I'll just say this right now, guys. Apologies if I miss your comments in the chat. We're going to have a lot of questions coming in, I'm sure. So be sure to just resend them if I missed the first time. My apologies. So you can level up anything. Brands. and you can donate all the different types of materials. It is the old types of materials, like I said in my video a long time ago, so that should be good if you've stocked up on those, like I was saying, too. Yeah. My character on here has nothing, right? I just made this 2 months ago for the PTS, so I'm not going to be able to, like, dump a bunch of stuff in it, because they don't give you, like, free materials and whatnot to use on it. So, yeah. Let's try and get in again. Well, I don't know. Should I take a few more questions? Please give me a quick update of everything. We're on the PTS for Title Update 15 for the Division 2. The highlights for this current phase of the PTS are a new game mode called Countdown and the Expertise System, which is a new progression system. More stuff like new weapons and gear and all that are coming in Phase 2, which should be in approximately like a week. Other streamers comparing new game mode as a cross between Kenley and Summit. I don't really see the... I don't know. We'll talk about it when we get in there, Rage. We need info on the new brand set. I don't have it yet. I haven't seen it yet. So, yeah. But I've heard it has to do with ARs and LMGs. Have you seen the shield is garbage now? I have not tried it yet. No update for me yet. Well, this is on the PTS, Dion, which is only on PC. Do you think matchmaking is good for the new mode? Matching the... Well, here's the thing. You don't need comms. Everyone was freaking out that it was going to be like a raid, and if you don't communicate with the people, you're going to fail. That's not the case at all. So I think matchmaking is totally good for it. And if they up the difficulty a bit, it could be a really intense mode that I think would be fun just to hop in and do. How do you download the PTS? If you own the game on PC, you just go to Ubisoft Connect and it'll show up for you to download. Andrew, how you doing? Welcome in. And welcome everybody. We almost have 60 people now. We're going to get into the mode very soon. I just want to try and answer a few questions before I get caught up in that. Hoping they bring hunters into the story as main characters or something. I have some thoughts on that, Chaos, when we get into the mode. I agree, Slathan. This mode really, like, it has the bones for it. It just needs to be scaled a bit better to 8 players, in my opinion. Other than the new game mode, I'm more excited about the new exotics and other new items. I am too. I think they're going to be really cool once we get all of them in properly in Phase 2. Hunters are in the new game mode, correct. Is the update live right now? This is the PTS SWAT, which is only on the on PC. So not like the full update, it's just the PTS. Is that a new weapon you're carrying? It's supposed to be. It's the Dare new LMG with a new talent called Jeopardy, but it's in the model of the Stoner, and I think it's supposed to be the new, I have it down here, the GR9, which again is not properly rendered yet, I think is what's happening with that. We got Morton in here. What's going on, Morton? Good to see you. Finally live at a time where it's not the middle of the night in Sweden. How you doing? On the way home, totally, no worries. Take your shield and go to the bath at the inn or check out the new nerfs on shields. Never used a shield, think it's overrated. I think they're going to tune it, Jonathan, because it's pretty easy right now. What's your opinion on the replay of the mode? If they up the intensity and make it scale better for the maximum group size, I think it's going to be really fun as far as the intensity and the chaos goes. And for me, that's enough to replay it, just for the fun. And it is very lucrative with loot. How does the expertise system work? Is it like optimization? Basically, the more you use an item, or you can also donate materials, you can upgrade its power over time. That's like the very base description of it. Will it get old in a few weeks, a few runs? Again, I think it depends on how they handle it moving forward. For me, if they make it scale better to 8 players, it's going to be a lot of fun for a long time for me. Sorry, how's it going? The new weapon should not be in the build slots. Why you're seeing the wrong ones? Yeah, I figured, but that makes sense. So appreciate the clarification there. But yeah, Jeopardy, the talent, was not in the patch notes, so that's pretty cool. Jeopardy and Flatline. I don't have Flatline yet, but those are the new talents. All right, let's do the game mode. That's what everyone wants to see. Instead of downloading the whole game. Yeah, I heard about that. If anyone has not downloaded yet and you want to like save space, take Jordan's tip there in the comments or in the chat. I have not. I downloaded yesterday, so I just did the full thing.
You have received an invite to another agent's group.
Do I want this invite? Sure. How many people do you have? 4? Let's see if this works.
In a group.
This is also the one thing, Morden, that I would say. I believe it's the wrong talent, but I have to check. It's most likely a bug. Oh, really? Jeopardy's not supposed to be in there? It seems like a cool talent. I will say, Morton, the one thing that I'm kind of feeling right now is that I understand that the matchmaking is probably set up because you have the 2 sub-teams. It's like a raid. It would be kind of nice if it matched more similarly to Conflict, or it was a lot easier to opt into it. Because it's supposed to be such a fast-paced thing, you know? But that's just like my base feedback at this point. I hope I own the game and I don't see it. I would check Reddit, Walker. It popped up for me and I have not investigated, so I don't have a tip for you. I'm sorry. I hope they randomize the NPC spawns to keep you guessing. I mean, a lot of it is randomized. I haven't played it enough to fully get the grasp. I haven't played the PTS yet, but I've heard good things. Well, we're about to jump into the new game mode, Surrey, so it should be fun. We just gotta get enough people in here. I'd love to watch this final. No worries, Savannah. The VOD will go up afterwards, so it'll be there for you to watch. I appreciate you tuning in, though. You're going to be playing on Xbox one day? Well, yeah, Xbox is my main platform. This is honestly the first time that I've... Well, this is the first time I've streamed on PC. And so, yeah, once it releases, I'm going back to Xbox all the way. But the PTS is only on PC. That's why I'm on here. Jacob, how you doing, man? This TU15 is crazy. I'm playing tomorrow for sure. Totally, Byron. Good to hear it. Switch to the shield. Okay, let's check out the shield, and then I'll talk about optimization, or expertise. Doing the game on Ubisoft Connect should be showing the list. Yeah, Walker, do you have it on UB Connect? Or did you look there for that? Nerf the shield. We're starting. Wait, did I say we're starting dark hours? What are you talking about? Okay, countdown. We're going in with 5 people. You can start it without 8. But it's scaled to 8 technically, but it is kind of easy without 8, I will say. Okay. I'm sorry, Stack. We'll talk about expertise after this because we're jumping into this right now. So this is the overview of the game mode. You have to complete at least 2 of the 3 encounters, and then you unlock your core objective. And you have these countermeasures as kind of modifiers that you have to overcome. And it's a 15-minute timed mode. Richard, how could you say that? Oh my goodness. Sean is Division Academy. What's going on? Welcome, welcome. That's very cool. I did not know. How you doing? I really appreciate the work they to work with the long-term replayability. Well, we'll see, Jordan. It's hard, you know, it's only been up for most of the time, like 7 hours and 45 minutes. So I think we gotta give it a chance to settle a bit. What is the perfect spotter brain site going to be? I don't know, Daniel. I've not found it.
Infiltrated the power plant. They triggered a lockdown.
So here we go. It is a random... We're on a new map, which honestly is really cool. The soundtrack is fantastic. Love the soundtrack, Morton. Random faction every time you go in. Random stuff. Traders. Yeah, Walker, try Morton's tip there in the chat. Okay, here we go. So you can see the timer going. We have to complete 2 of the encounters. Let's go to Turbine because we're right here. And then you unlock the big thing. Never mind, they're going over here. We'll see how successful this run is because we're at a not full group. Yeah, the soundtrack in here is so good. Oh yeah, and you can see right here, there are indeed hunters in the mode. They kind of roam in between the objectives, and then when you try to extract at the end, you get a lot more of them. Goodness, we have 122 people in here. How is everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. Can't go in there. Gotta go around. Again, I apologize if I miss anyone's chat. Just resend it. We got a lot of stuff going on, as you can tell. Yeah, PvP changes more than just put in the chat. Shields and InSync were the big targets this time around, which is great. It should help. Shields die a lot quicker. You can't use them with InSync anymore. Map looks cool. I agree. It's a very cool map. My favorite, I hope we get to go here. We'll do it in another run. Laboratory is the coolest one, and you'll see why. I've not been to Contamination yet, and I want to see what's in there. But yeah. So basically, you just have to clear out, and everyone who was worried about these objectives being like comm required, like it was going to be like a raid, you don't need to worry about that. It's basically summit level objectives that are randomized around this map that you take on with update players, and then you all converge on a bigger objective. That's like the base breakdown. Yes, they did nerf the shield, Josh. Trying to get the soundtrack released by Music Rights or Tree. I believe you, yeah. Honestly, I never listened to soundtracks that much outside of the game, but just in here, it's great. I'm glad that you guys went for new music in here. Well, Stack, this is not supposed to be the Stoner. This is actually the new LMG. It just has the wrong model because it's not actually supposed to be in here yet. King Gamers, how you doing? Welcome. Okay, so we completed this encounter. And now we can go to either Turbine or Cooling Tower. Let's try that, see if anyone wants to do it. Again, we're going in with only half the full amount of people, so... I don't know if we'll actually complete it or not. I think they need to give you the option to play with either 4 or 8 people. Well, currently, you can do it with 4, and they're not challenged that much, just because of the scaling, so... I don't know. I think... and when the shield breaks, you get disoriented. So did you guys increase the disorientation from before, Morton? Because it used to be... You still got staggered a little bit when it used to break, but I haven't tried it yet. Okay, they're coming this way. Let's go down here. Let's go to that big nuclear plant. Yeah, the map is awesome. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Are they going another way? I'm getting ditched. Do you think tank shield builds would be affected? In PvP, yeah. For sure. Is it only on normal? Well, it's kind of the same as a raid stack where normal, like, is the difficulty. Like, there's no multiple difficulties. So currently it's, yeah, technically it's normal, but we'll see how they do it moving forward. Do they nerf Nemesis or Glass Cannon? Nothing has been announced for that yet, Swarmzy.
An agent has reconnected.
And like I said, the loot in here is very lucrative. Every encounter you complete, you get like a summit chest, where you get like 5 items. Every hunter you kill that's roaming drops a named item. So. Alright, we finished all of our countermeasures. Still don't know where these guys are going. We'll just go up here now. We're right here. Hey Bazzer, does the flatline talent come on shotgun? I'm not sure. I haven't actually seen it yet. The only one that I knew that I've seen is I'm using right now, Jeopardy, which seems pretty cool. But I'm not sure about flatline. I couldn't find the normal one in the Recal database, so I don't know if it's in there yet. Still got 120 people watching. Hello, everybody. The PTS is finally here. That's crazy. Dang. Don't do it. How do you access the PTS on console like Xbox? You cannot, Reaper. It is only going to be on PC, unfortunately.
High-risk target approaching.
We'll look at data for the weekend. TTK might be adjusted for certain mobs. Okay. High optimized players can get more rewards. Well, the only thing, Morton, is like, even I'm like shade level 2. I don't have a build, right? This is just completely random, and I'm just like shredding through these dudes. So I totally understand the desire to keep it accessible for lower optimized players. Maybe is there a chance for another difficulty then? Because I think the bones for like super high intensity is there, especially when you're like rushing to the extraction. But it's just, at least right now, when there were 8 of us, we were just tearing through everybody, including the hunters. So I don't know. That's probably my biggest thing at this point, is that it just doesn't feel hard or intense enough. Whereas I think it could be a really cool outlet for that. Okay, cool. Good to know it's undertuned. It felt like it, because I'm SHD level 2, and I'm like tearing through these dudes, so something had to be off. But cool. Thank you for clearing that up. William, how you doing?
Agent,
Do you feel like this will save the game? I don't think the game really needs saving, to be honest. There's still a lot of people playing when there hasn't been content in a year. But the fact that we're getting full content now for an entire year with, you know, new content and weapons and gear and all that stuff, I think it's just going to prolong and hopefully increase the amount of people that consistently play the Division 2. And a new mode certainly doesn't hurt. Have you seen the new exotic SVD? I mean, I read about it in the patch notes stack, but I have not found it yet in the game. I don't think you can get the exotics. At least I haven't seen anyone with them. You're not supposed to be able to get the new guns. The one I have is bugged. So yeah, you guys can see some of the new area here. Laboratory is my favorite one by far. You'll see when we go in there, it's got this big like reactor that's shooting out lightning. It's really cool. Back off of here. Hip fire. For the win. Also, the other question I had, Morton, if you're still listening, was the matchmaking decision to go through the raid menu, was that necessary because you're dealing with 2 subgroups? Like, is that the only way you can logistically do it in the back end? Because I feel like it would benefit from something more like Conflict, where you can just opt in and opt out really quickly because of how fast the rounds are. That's my only other big point of feedback at the moment, is that the matchmaking feels a bit cumbersome for the type of mode that it is, if that makes sense. Almost got 140 people in here. Hello, everybody. Do you think we'll ever get new legendary missions in Year 4? Yes, I do. Sokolov making an appearance in this new content? Maybe, King. I mean, they said in their post that part of the reason they're holding off on announcing Season 9 as current world events, so it would not surprise me if we're dealing with Natalia and the other Russian enemies that we discovered previously. At a glance, the map looks really good and fresh, if you will, so it's a plus for me. I was not a fan of the same. Yeah, no, this is totally, like, 10 times better than the Summit, Rog. Like, currently that's my big issue with the Summit, is just that the environment I find really boring. But I appreciate, you know, what it brings to the game as far as, like, a big farming station. But yeah, this map is so far really cool. And again, especially, like I said, when we get to Laboratory, you guys will see it looks really thick in there.
Great work, Agent. Now you just need to restart the reactor.
I know, Powerbomb. Yeah, everybody, if you have not hit the like button yet, I would certainly appreciate if you enjoy the stream of the content. We're only 1 like away from 50 likes. Be the 50th person. I know you want it. Thank you very much. The PTS and the content is finally here after 14 months. Like, I don't think I've still fully accepted that. It's kind of nuts. And we have a full year of stuff coming up. Yes, I can, Richard. I can make you do it. Come on. Yeah, unfortunately, Bazzer, I tried to communicate throughout the year that I didn't think anyone should be expecting a Warlords type of DLC, just because they don't have those types of resources currently. You know, it's not the same team that made the base game in Warlords. I think we could be building towards a Warlords expansion next year, or the year after, but currently, yeah. It jumped to 80. Goodness, it did. Thank you all so much for hitting the like button and jumped to 82. We have 160 people in here. This is about to be like my top stream behind the Game Awards one. Thank you all so much. People are excited. Can't blame them. It's PTS time. I think we're finally catching up to the comments here. How's the new tech support game mode?
Nice.
Tech support.
Now let's get
New
you
exotics are not in before new PTS session. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I
shoot off a
figured.
flare when you're ready for Torres to bring you home.
Yep, exactly, Damon. Come to the power plant, fix this shit. There's the door, there it is. Is this available to for all to download? If you own the game on PC, it is free to download, Frank. Only on PC. What's going on, Paul? I mean, if you're a Division fan, you know, it's hard to make that determination for you. Once they increase the scaling and make it more of a challenge and increase the intensity, I'm totally going to play this when it releases. It's going to be a lot of fun. So this part is where it could get super insane if they scale it right. Because you have hunters everywhere. You have Black Tusk dropping in while you're trying to get to the extraction. And so with 8 people, it would be insane. You did update the patch notes? I gotta look at that, Morton. Might have to do that right after this. I can't pull it up on stream, which kind of sucks. But I'm totally gonna look at that. But yeah, this part with 8 people, and if it's scaled right, this is gonna be insane. With everyone's skills and builds and everything. Like, I'm excited for this. And that's, honestly, that's what I think Countdown's biggest strength is that it's just that high intensity thing that Summit never was, you know? Summit is great for farming. It's great for all that stuff. But, yeah. The only problem is once we extract... Oh, dude just got meleeed by the hunter. As you can see, there's tons of loot dropping. And I didn't even pick up the chest in that last room. So... I believe we did at least. Okay, I'll check it out.
Let's get you home, Agent.
Infamous, I'm sorry. I'm streaming this all in playing on a laptop, and it's like very hard for me to alt-tab back and forth. So if someone else could drop that link in the chat, I would be super appreciative of that. Because except is it going to block other people from doing links? I might be able to do it on my phone if you give me a minute. There's another dare. Let's take that.
You kept the lights on. This entire region owes you a debt of gratitude that we can never repay. Thank you, Agent.
I like Countdown as a name, honestly. Oh, we have 9 seconds. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, yo, yo. We had like 3 seconds left. There we go. And there was only 4 of us, so. It's the final countdown, Junior, indeed. Okay, let me see. Yeah, the game's going to crash, unfortunately. Okay, while it's sitting here, let me see if I can pull up the patch notes and maybe drop them in the chat. The Division 2. Let's see. Let's see if this gear set is on here. Why does it ask my age now? I never used to do that. Okay, maybe I should figure out the game first. So you have to, I have to Alt-Tab back to here, quit the app, and then relaunch it, I think. Yeah, no worries, Morton. It was happening to me earlier, so I kind of figured that was the deal. As long as it doesn't show the wrong screen. Yeah, we're good. Okay. How do you get the PTS? It is on UB Connect if you own the game on PC, Anton. You can download it for free. Are the exotic pieces part of the game mode of the new upcoming season? I would assume both, Paulo. I bet 2 are going to be for the season, and 1 will probably be for the mode. But I don't know that for sure. Can't find out on how to download. Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I think if you tried what I tried, or what I said and what Morton was saying, that I'm not too sure. Where do you own the game on? Like, where do you go to launch the game, Walker? Okay, I'm still trying to pull up these patch notes. There we go. Now the game's coming. There were no skill changes in this update, Swarmzy. Yannick confirmed the other day, but they're looking at it for a future update.
Press escape to quit.
Okay, let me try and pull these patch notes again and see if this new gear set is in here. Because I was wondering about that. NVIDIA using my Ubisoft Connect. So do you own the Ubisoft Connect client? Like you have it downloaded? PTS. Can it be downloaded from the PS Network? No, it is only on PC, Paul. Is Insync getting removed? No, Koya, they're just making it so it doesn't work with shields anymore. That's all they're doing. Oops. Go Delton. Sorry if I'm a little frantic, everybody. I'm trying to do all these things at once. Where are the patch notes? News and announcements. Okay, I need to go back here. Yeah, unfortunately they will. Swarmzy. The one thing is that status effects should be somewhat tempered by the new exotic mask, which cleanses statuses at a certain point. But yeah, the traps are probably still going to be the biggest issue, I would guess. New game mode. Let's see. Oh, they did add it in here. Okay, do you guys want me to read off what the new gear set is? I have it pulled up. I have it pulled up. Should I read this? Oh, this is sick. Oh, this is going to be good. Okay, here we go. The new gear set is called Heartbreaker. The 2-piece set or the 2-piece bonus, is 15% assault rifle damage and 15% LMG damage. The 3-piece bonus is 15% weapon handling. And then the 4-piece bonus is that headshots apply a 5-second pulse. Weapons hit on pulsed enemies add and refreshes a stack of 1% bonus armor and 1% damage to pulsed enemies for 5 seconds. The max stack is 50. And then the amplification talent for the chest piece is that that stack can now go up to 100. And the backpack amplification talent is that stacks now apply 2% bonus armor. And then the new gear brand set is Usina Jetica. Don't know how you say that. The first one is 5% armor. Second one is 10% armor on kill. Third is 10% hazard. That gear set is sick. I wanted like an AR or just a pulse thing in general. Okay. I'm going to put the link in the chat on my phone. I'll pin the patch notes in the chat in just a sec, guys. So you can all go check it out. That sounds pretty sick. Thank you guys for putting that in, Morton, because I was wondering where that was. Okay, if I put it... Can I pin this? Pin message. Okay, the patch notes should now be pinned in the chat for you guys to check out. Your man... Well, no, what were you running in sync with, Koya? What skills? What skills were you running in sync with? Yeah, no, that gear set is A1, Morton. I'm so glad about that. ARs are my favorite, and so I'm totally going to use that. Okay, someone said try out the shield, because apparently it bleeds you now. That's the new disorient. Let's check it out. Let's put on that guy. Run out into the open world here. Imagine this new gear set combined with the Glory Days. I will never use the Glory Days because I find that to be a waste of a talent, but if that's your jam, then rock with it, Junior. Thoughts on the new mode? I like it a lot. Once they up the difficulty and intensity of it to actually scale with 8 people, I think it's going to be really fun. It's very lucrative for loot. Will InSync still be viable with skills, just not the shield? Yes. The only change they're making with InSync is that it no longer works with a shield. So anyone who uses it the way it was probably intended to be used with skills is going to be, you know, just fine. Okay, where is a thing that I can go do? I want to see the shield effect. I think this will be my new favorite gear set. It's going to be so fun in PvE. Let's see, in PvP, headshotting, maybe. I could probably use that in PvP. It'd be fun. By the way, is the stream in 60 FPS? Again, this is my first time like even messing around with streaming on PC, so, and I'm on a laptop, so I have no idea what the quality is like. Just want to get rid of that. All right, go ahead. Let's see this. Let's see this disorient effect. You don't gotta run, just shoot me. Okay, thanks, Powerbomb. As long as it doesn't crash my computer, then we're good. I'm on Xbox, Cameron. I got this laptop and this... Well, I didn't get the laptop, just this. But I got the account on here just to do the PTS like 2 months ago. This guy's not gonna be able to kill my shield. Yeah, so to run the oh, you're right, Craft. It's because I'm on normal. Whatever, he's about to do it. I'm usually not playing and streaming on the same device, so you can usually just stream on the laptop, but whatever. We're making it work. Goodness, I need to up this to, like, challenging. I disagree, Yakko. I think it has a lot more intensity than Summit does. Especially once they scale it right. It's going to be a lot more fun. I ran perfectly in sync with perfectly combined arms and tech support. Nah, Koya, they're not. In sync is not being changed at all. The only difference is that you cannot proc it anymore with the shield. Your setup that you just mentioned there is going to have no effect. I promise you. It does disorient you. That's sick. Honestly, some people are going to be mad about that. That's fine with me. Shields are so cheesy in PvP. A1 change right there. Yes, Koya, InSync is unchanged. The only difference is you cannot proc it with a shield. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Goodness. Still trying to keep up with everything. Let's fast travel back here. Okay, who... I'm trying to think what else I want to do here. Did anyone want me to go over the expertise stuff? Because I can do that more thoroughly now before we go into another round of countdown. Has the game had an official next-gen patch, or has it just been upscaled? I don't know the full details on that stuff, Kyle, but on Series X and PS5, it runs at 4K 60, so... Lost your feedback on the sets as I was crossing the sea between... Is that how it works? You have to go between two countries? That's cool. Do I see found interesting? Yes, Morton. I'm very, very excited to try that out. Okay, I will go over expertise in just a second, everybody. Is it live now? I didn't get an update. This is the PTS racer on PC only. The full update is not out yet. Okay, expertise in just a second. Richard, thank you so much for that $5 super chat. I super appreciate you. French toast is better than waffles and pancakes. You know, you're always coming in with controversy. I'm just kidding. Harland equals love. That I can agree with. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate you. This is fun. We have so many people in here. It's PTS Day. How could people not be excited? Awesome, Anton. Okay. Expertise is right here. Any item in the game, you can see any class of weapons. They all have the different weapons. Any piece of gear. Although I guess just named items? Oh, named items and then brands, I think is how it works. Including improvised gear. Any skill. Any brand. Any gear set. And specializations I must have missed somewhere. You can basically upgrade them now with the eventual goal of obtaining more power. You can see on the left I'm expertise level 1. And so as you use these sets, you get ranks with them. Or you can also do this. If I go to donation materials, you can see it says I can donate 400 pieces of this for 10% of my current level. Right? Excuse me. So, this is rank 4. You can see on the right, progress almost 10,000 out of 44,000. So if I want to go and donate 400 of these, now you can see it's at 13,000 out of 44,000. And so as you upgrade these, that upgrades your total expertise level. And then I think you can go and upgrade each item individually. That part I have not gone to yet. Here's the specializations, by the way. All those are right there. Where I should have a lot of stuff with the LMG. Is it in here? The Dare. Rank 3. So can I don't yet know how to upgrade the grade of something. Maybe I have to get a higher level. But that's basically that. Anton joined as a member of the channel. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Be sure to use those cool emotes in the chat. But thank you so much for choosing to become a member. Anton, I appreciate that. badass. I would agree, Richard. It is a lot. Armor gets increased by 10% total. Yeah. Yeah, so you get a bunch of... What's going on, Unknown? You basically just get upgrades as you go on. Will we feel that power? That's TBD, King. We'll have to see. I cross the train as I live in one country and work in another. That's cool. Yeah, because Malmo is like right on the border, right? I think. My European geography is not up there. We have over 200 people watching. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. We're looking at the new expertise system here. And we'll jump into another round of countdown real soon. So what does this mean for the current recalibration? I'm only asking because I'm still trying to get increased builds, aka God rolls. It shouldn't change it at all. Your name disappeared there. I'm sorry. Basically, you're increasing the power of the gear piece as a whole, and the individual rolls aren't changed. So like with, yeah, Morton said right there, each level grants 1%. There is a maximum, okay. I wasn't sure if there was before, because I think in the article it didn't say it, but that's good to know that there is a max. With gear pieces, you increase the armor, weapons, you increase the damage, and skills, you increase whatever's applicable there. So each individual roll isn't changed, so you can still recalibrate normally.
Good to see you.
Thank you very much, Warner. I appreciate that. And Chad has joined as a member as well. Thank you very much, dude. You've been around for a super long time. I appreciate that. Welcome to Rogue Studios. And drop the... Oh, no. No! It crashed. Drop those emotes in the chat, dude. Thank you very much. Okay, let me tab over and restart then. Okay, we're good. We're good. Are you sure? Because enemies always seem to scale up. They've announced no enemy buffs are scaling at this point, King, so it's TBD, I suppose. F. Can you guys still hear me, by the way? I hope that wasn't my stream crashing, but I think it's just the game. I don't know why it's not quitting yet. Hello? Alright, thanks, Richard. I clicked quit, nothing's happening. You're my go-to content creator, so I wanted to join and say thank you for keep making great Division videos. Thank you very much, Chad. I appreciate that. And I know you've been around for a long time, so that means a lot. Thank you, Jamie. I don't know what's going on. It's just here. I can't do anything in there. Wait, if I Alt F4 it, Richard, does that work? If I tab into Div 2 and Alt F4, will that close it out? And oh, I hope I'm saying your name right. Antoine? That's probably wrong. I'm so sorry. But Warner, thank you so very much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. Control, delete, task manager, close the game. Cold, what's going on? This is why I was worried to stream, dude, because now I'm like stuck. This laptop can't handle it, and it's like crashing the game. Okay, I'm tabbed in there. Control, Alt, delete, task manager, close the game. Nothing happened. Control, Alt, delete, task manager, close the game. Just hit Control, Alt, delete because I just did that and nothing happened. What's going on, Oda? Well, the problem, Junior, is that this is just I'm trying to stream and play on a laptop. Yeah, I'm on Windows 11, Jamie. Control, Shift, Escape to bring up Task Manager. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then this. Thank you. That worked. Thank you very much, Jamie. All right, we're loading it back up. Thank you very much for the help there. I'm telling you guys, this was a stretch for me to stream this, but we're doing it. We're doing it. All right, we're getting the game back up. Oh, gotcha. No, you guys are good. Jamie saved me. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie is the MVP of this stream. Phone is almost dead, so logging off. You're more than welcome to send feedback on the forums and Reddit so we can make it as good as possible. Thank you so much, Morton, for tuning in. Everybody give Morton a little clap on his way out. Thank you for bringing us some new content finally, and I will certainly be leaving my feedback. Slayer, what's going on? Yeah, I was getting wrecked. I did like 3 games and I was done because I was just not having a good time. And of course it was fun, but I was getting slapped around. But yeah, GG's. So the new specialization update will not be in the new season, but will be in year 4, correct? Well, we're currently in year 4, Jonathan, so I assume it'll be in the update immediately following this one. That's just my guess, which will be 2 or 3 months after this first one. But you're correct. It will not be in this immediate update. All right, we're getting back in. Goodness. We'll see how long this stream holds up. It's a bit annoying. They changed the hotkey to Task Manager on Windows 11. Gotcha. Yeah, it was Control-Shift-Escape. I'll remember that if it does it again.
Safe area detected.
All right, let's hop into another thingy countdown, see if we can get a full group this time. Because I still have not been to one of the 6 zones. I have not been to Contamination. And I want to show you guys Laboratory. That's the one I think is the coolest. That new gear set, though, it's going to be so sick. All right, let's try it. Let's see if we can... Problem is I get delted if they've already started. Here we go. 7 out of 8. Okay, good. Sick. Just launch it with 7. Or just get one more. That's fine. We still have 160 people in here with 120 likes. Thank you all so much. It's PTS Day. It's PTS Day. Why no new conflict maps? I don't know. Maybe later in the year. Sounds dope, the gear set. Thanks for that. Yeah. It's going to be... That gear set's going to be awesome. RS players that don't have maxed out shade levels going to be hindered with the new content, and should be trying to I think in concept, George, you can kind of do it simultaneously. You can keep leveling up your SHD watch while you're going for the new expertise stuff and all of that. So I don't think you'll necessarily be at a hindrance. You'll just have more work to do at the same time, if that makes sense. No, Junior, the stuff we're playing right now should probably be out in about a month, I would guess, but the specialization stuff got delayed to a later update, and I bet that'll be 2 to 3 months after this first one, which should be in about 4 weeks. That's what I was saying. Yeah, no problem, George. Hoot, what's going on? I am not on... Well, yes, I am on PC for this, but I am not going to play on here. I'm on a laptop that has already crashed, and it's a nightmare for me to alt-tab between all these things, so... What materials do these spec upgrades use? Well, they delayed that, Powerbomb. I don't know if you saw. The spec stuff has been delayed to a further update, unfortunately. Okay, here we go. Yes, Laboratory is up. And Containment. I haven't done that one, but it's on the other side of the map. Okay, so you can see when we spawn in, our team is here and the other team is up here. So we're probably all about to meet up right here. But now that we have 8 people, this will be even better. Wait, Jet Forth is in here.
System
The Jet Forth?
initiated.
No way. Yeah, they haven't communicated what materials it'll be. The expertise stuff is still...
Drone detected.
Oh, I have the shield. I don't want that. Is just the normal stuff. So maybe it's that, but I really don't know. Okay, drone. Why can't I switch that exactly? Whatever. My SHD level 3 dude is going to wreck all these NPCs because they're undertuned. Yeah, the music is sick. I don't have room for it, Hoot. That's the problem. I'm in this tiny studio apartment. So the Xbox is ideal for me with how compact it is and all that. But I appreciate your sentiment. If this is the kind of engagement we're getting for the PTS, imagine when Heartland comes out, people. Imagine. It's going to be insane. Moon and Mars raid. I'm calling a New Gear, so it'll be nerfed day 1 for PvP. I guess I need to read through it again. It didn't seem like it would be insanely strong for PvP, but I have to look again. Well, I'm not even paying attention. Other servers up there. Okay, they're getting it.
Data transfer halted.
More ads.
High-risk target detected.
I was like, did they make it so you can use it within LMG? But no. And yeah, as I was saying, you get a lot of loot. You'll see once we clear this that you also get a chest that I forgot last run.
Shade tech detected. Area secure.
Okay, every encounter you do... Question is, where is it? Every encounter you do, you get a chest. But I don't know where it spawns in this one. I don't want to be left behind. Basically, there's like a summit level chest that gives you like 5 items per thing. All right, let's go to laboratory. I'm drilling for public info on Heartland. Yeah. Aren't we all, Richard? It's gonna be sick though. Me too, sorry. Also, if you guys didn't see, they announced another new Division novel yesterday. I'm going to do a video on it coming soon, but yeah. A sequel to Recruited. Okay, get ready, guys. This is by far my favorite area in this zone yet.
Rogue assault turret.
You'll see when we go in here. You will see. Get ready in about 20 seconds.
Rogue striker drone detected. Rogue sniper turret.
You're in. We need to locate the target.
Yep, another one. Another one. Okay, guys, ready? Look at this. How sick is that? There's like lightning coming off it too. That was a different objective than I was in here before. Look at how sick that looks, though. This is definitely my favorite zone. But I need to go to containment. I've not been in there. I know, right? It looks like it's out of a comic book or something, honestly. I don't believe the lightning hurts. I think it's just for effect, although I have not gone all the way up here. If I could actually land my shot on that guy. Does it hurt? No. There is a room, though, and an objective that I was in that was like that incursion in Div 1, where the floor would go up with lightning and you had to, like, get off the ground. That happened in one of the rooms I was in. So there's definitely a lot of, like, you know, replayability and just different objectives that you're going to find when you go into these zones. Lunchtime, I'm in to watch your stream. Welcome in, Ron. What are your thoughts so far? I think the zone has this new mode has a lot of potential to be something very chaotic and intense and fun for like true endgame players with 8 people. The problem is right now it's super undertuned, so it's like way too easy. But Morton, who is the product director on the Division 2, was in here just a few minutes ago. He said that they know it's undertuned and they're going to buff it up. So I'm very excited to see that. And it's very lucrative as far as loot goes. So,
Fix that cooling tower.
yeah, should be exciting. Really anticipating getting the new gear as well in Phase 2 next week. Not quite, Ali. It's... I mean, they said it's a new game mode for the franchise, and it kind of is. I mean, it reuses concepts from old ones. Like, you have a lot of similar summit objectives in here, but you're rotating around a map, and there's a timer you can see in the top. So you're not doing waves, really. You're working as a team to get different things done. This is cool, too. We're in the big tower here. Game mode does not need 8 players. I can see 4, but not 8. Well, it doesn't spawn you all together. I think the idea for 8 is cool, and I think that's what I love in a lot of stuff, is just intensity and like chaos. And that's not something you really find in Summit. So I'm all for having 8 players. I just think it needs to be balanced better to actually give 8 people a challenge. That's my own thoughts on it.
Great. Now that's under control. You just need to vet the remaining team, and you should be good to go.
And then there's also, I forgot to show you guys, you get dog tags when you kill hunters in here, and you can spend those on crates out at back of the base, kind of similar to how the global events work with the star vendor. And I'll show that once we're done with this run. Destroy the pipe lids. What am I shooting? This? Oh, is this what these are for? Yep. There's one right. I don't think I'm hitting that.
High risk hostile.
Yeah, and you get those dog tags in the mode, sorry. Powerbomb. You might be right. We're just in the middle of this nuclear plant. Yeah, no worries, Ali. Looks like matchmaking is coming for the raids. Nothing has been announced for that. This is not a raid, even though you queue up for it in the same way. It's a different mode, which is something I hope they change, honestly. I think it needs a more conflict-like queuing system, just with how fast-paced everything is. It makes it a little bit cumbersome to have to do it that way. Okay, how can I not take damage here? What do we have to do? Vent the remaining steam. Can we hit that? Thank you. There we go. Release steam buildup. I haven't done this objective yet, so there is definitely a lot of objectives they rotate in to keep that replayability going. Let's hit this. Destroy the pipe lids. Let's go do that.
Now we just need to cut off that steam.
Where am I supposed to... Am I even damaging it there? I don't know what I was doing.
High risk target detected.
Okay, you guys will see after this, when we rush to the extraction with 8 of us, it's going to get intense. And you can imagine if this was properly scaled, how intense this would be in this big open battleground with 8 of us. I think that's where this mode is really going to shine, personally.
An agent is back online.
Also, can I swap my skill yet? Why? Maybe you can't do it in here. I'll try it once we get back to the base.
Facility. 5 minutes to lockdown.
And we have over 200 people again watching. Hello, everybody. I know, the music is like stealing the show, not even gonna lie. There we go.
Good work, Agent. You saved the plant.
Is
To
the...
extraction point.
Yes, okay, this chest is available at every encounter, I just didn't find it on the last one. And so you get 15 items at least if you complete the whole mode. Plus all the stuff you get dropped from hunters and whatever else. It's quite a lot. Oh shoot, I had to go up here.
System disrupted.
No, I don't want to miss it.
Get on that
So
helo.
this is my theory though. When you go to the extraction, there's hunters and Black Tusk, which makes me think in the new season we're going to see a further development of that relationship that was teased in season 3 in the Barden mission. Frame drops. That's just my own theory though.
System restored.
Oh, now we're actually getting messed up a little bit.
Medical assistance needed.
There's a hunter. See, they're all working together.
Malfunctioning.
I think that's not coincidental.
Agent needs assistance.
Yeah, I'm excited to run this on my Xbox where it's actually, I have my own character and it's running properly. And they always drop a named item. So that's some good loot. Have you ran into rogue agents in these missions? I have not. I think it's just hunters.
Helo inbound on your location.
There we go. Grab that real quick. Wait, we only have 7 seconds. Do we lose?
Ready for extraction.
I don't know if we lost or not. Something blew up. Hey, we got Epic in here. What's going on, Epic?
Thanks to you, the
There we go. I think as long as they can actually increase the difficulty that's presented for 8 players, because right now it's undertuned, and Morton was actually in here earlier saying the same thing. I think the actual like intensity and chaos of it will be really fun to replay, but currently it's just way too easy. What about you though, dude? I was watching some of your videos earlier. Gotta quit the game. Yeah, it crashes after every run, unfortunately. Oh, welcome agents. Agreed, way too easy. Yeah. But I think it has potential to be really fun otherwise. Especially with the amount of loot you get. Like, it's very lucrative. You get 5 or 6 items guaranteed from the chest at every encounter. You get named items from the hunters every single time. So I think it's got potential. Especially, like, when they make it harder, you get... you know, better builds and stuff. My biggest concern is incentive. Yeah, it depends on how they work it into the targeted loot rotation, honestly. Or if they even do. Because it functions somewhat like a raid. And raids don't have targeted loot. So I guess you're right. It depends how they work that in. Because untargeted stuff in a game that has targets can be kind of rough. But if it's a huge amount of... It's lucrative, I think it needs its own rewards. Well, I assume at least one of the exotics will be tied to it. Because there's 3 exotics they told us about. 2 will be part of the season, but I bet the 3rd one will be from there. What type of builds can you run? Well, you can run anything, King. I'm just saying once they make it more difficult and you can actually, like... Or you'll need to, like, create good builds to, like, tackle it. I think that's when it could get fun. It does have targeted loot? Okay, I'll check it out, Craft. I didn't look specifically yet. What are we getting a video of you narrating the new Division books? Yeah, Epic. Where's that at? That's the content we all want.
Press space to start. Press escape to quit.
I'm definitely most looking forward to the mask. That thing's going to be sick, especially in PvP. ASMR inbound. There we go. Thanks for the video, Rogan, all you do for this community. Thank you so much, Balrog. It's good to see you in here.
Press space to start.
I hope you have a good one, and enjoy the PTS. Alright, let's check out this. What are we going to check out? Oh, no. But yeah, everybody, if you want solid gameplay of like all the different objectives and modes, Epic put out like 5 or 6 videos earlier, I want to say, of like different types of stuff you can encounter in the countdown mode. So check them out. And I appreciate you stopping by, Epic. Okay. So this is the vendor for the mode. And you can see I have 200. So what? Let me look at what those actually are. Countdown requisition. I gotta remind myself of how you get that. Countdown currency. You earn countdown requisition by completing objectives and collect. Okay. So you get the money by getting dog tags and that other stuff, and it doubles if you extract in time. That makes sense. Cool. So I have 200. Do I want any of this? Bloodsucker. That would probably actually be kind of good. I'll buy that. Because I have nothing on here. This is like a random thing that I got. Lunch break over. Gotta get back to work. Of course, Chad. And thank you so much for becoming a member. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, of course, Epic. I think they do need to vastly increase the variety of objectives, countermeasures, etc. I'm still running into stuff that I haven't seen yet, but I guess it depends, you know, once we sit with it for a few days, what we're seeing. Can I actually make a build now, maybe? Ooh, look at that. There we go. What gear set do you think Trick will fix after Striker? I actually made a video on that pretty recently, I know. System corruption seems to be the one next up. But we'll see. What's going on, MC? How you doing? And how is everybody doing? We still have 200 people watching, which is insane. Okay, this had Wicked, Creeping Death. No, I want to run... Although it doesn't have... Let me try it out. Damaged armor, that's good. Those are solid. Health. Ooh, armor on kill though. That's actually, I want to run that. I don't blame you, fighter. I've heard Elden Ring is quite fun. I don't need the forge. Let's run that. Do I want Unbreakable? This would probably be good. And then I can run these instead. 2 blues, 4 reds. That's probably fine with those things. Did you start off with a fresh copy? I just don't have any characters on PC, Bob. I'm on Xbox primarily, and so I made this character just like a month ago to get ready for the PTS, so we had nothing off the bat. It does transfer your characters over, though, if you are a PC player, like normally. Laurie, if you own the game on PC, The Division 2, then it'll be free to download on Ubisoft Connect. Anyone on PC can get into it. What was I going to do? Losing my train of thought. Swap those over. Maybe instead of this, I run like... Ooh, Emmeline's would probably be solid. Yeah, let's do that. And we have Mark of Blades in here. What's going on, dude? Another Division content creator, if anyone is unaware. him and MC both asked how I'm liking it. I like it. I think the main thing that I've said throughout this time is that it needs to be more difficult. Right now it's like way too easy, even for 4 people, honestly. And so once they actually do scale it properly to 8 people, that intensity and that chaos is going to be like really fun, I have a feeling, especially when you're going to extract with the time constraints and everything. I'm looking forward to that, quite honestly. But how you doing, man? How do you like it? How you liking everything? It is free, Sci-Fi. All of this content will be completely free in an update. Okay, what was I need backpack crit, gloves crit. Let's put those in. Let's get rid of that. And we have bots coming in. You know how unfortunate that is since I'm on... Goodness. Just had to happen, didn't it? It's going to take me so much longer to deal with. Where's my mod when I need him? One sec, everybody. I'm just getting rid of the bots, and we'll go back to it. Mark said, facts, mate. The difficulty is the only issue I have for me. Have you tried it solo? It's a total different story. I've not. My character and build on here is just nothing, because I just made this character specifically for the PTS, like, not that long ago. So I have, like, no stuff. Alright, let me switch back to the game. I'm enjoying this PTS. That's amazing. I think Summit's Allure is still going to be like targeting something very specifically, whereas Countdown is going to be like a larger amount of it, but I'm not sure. I don't know if they'll change, like if they'll add multiple difficulties, Jonathan, but they might. They are definitely going to scale up the one that's up now. The update is coming to all platforms, guys. It'll be on everything releasing at the same time. The PTS is only going to be on PC. Same as any other Division update in the past, if you've been around for a little while. Okay, let's go back and roll these. Yeah, sorry, nice. And again, once they make it scale properly, it's going to be even more fun, in my opinion. Get crit chance on there. What else do I want to change? I mean, hazard doesn't hurt to have. I'm good with these stats. What are we looking like? 30, 72? That's fine. No, not headshot. I'll take that. My purple mods from the campaign that I never swapped out. Okay. And then let's swap this back to the drone. Maybe put a decoy instead of that. There we go. We're going to do another one, MC. Don't worry. We're going to jump into another countdown pretty soon. It's just that after every run, you have to restart your game, and so I try and space them a little bit, so I'm not constantly restarting. I don't need that. Take that, though. Yeah, sorry, after every run of Countdown, it crashes. You got to restart, unfortunately. The new weapons are not yet in the PTS. Technically, this one is a new weapon, but it's like the wrong model, and it's kind of bugged. So it's not really working, but the new exotics and all that are not in yet. Next week, everything will be available for you to just like get for free from the vendor. So that'll be the time to try that out. Oh, Bob, if only you knew. If only you knew what's coming. The backpack sucks compared to the momentum. Oh, well, I don't have the memento on here, David. Like I said, this is just like a burner account for me. I made it just to partake in the PTS, but I'm not. None of my progress is on PC. All right, should we do another one? One that 100% bug happens, try holding escape. Okay, I will, Junior. I'll do it after this run. Protection from elites plus Scorpio for countdown. Yeah, when they scaled up, I'm very interested to see what the challenge is like. Maximum 8 players co-op, no PvP, right. Yep, that's correct, Marcus. We're going to do it right now.
So we're going after
Let's go
the
into another
outcast
one.
leader, huh?
You have received an invite to another agent.
It's going to delta me because I joined into one that's already in progress. Simon, if you want more details on the set, I linked the patch notes in the top of the chat. Yeah, they put them in there along with the new brand set. Delta.
Press space to start. Press escape to quit.
Safe area entered.
All right. Do you think the expertise system will make things a bit too easy once they're fully done? Need the game I news about. I mean, yeah. When they first announced it, I said that I was worried about the game in general becoming too easy, and that concern hasn't really subsided. So, yeah, I think that's a fair concern. Well, it's a different name on here, so they wouldn't know. MC, I'm undercover.
Invite to another agent's group.
Yeah, the amount of deltas is tough. I just think they need to... it's going to do it again. They need to streamline the matchmaking. I don't like that it's part of the raid thing. They need to make it like Conflict where you can just opt in that fast. Looking forward to it with the old four-man team. It's doable right now, but we'll see once they scale it. Rogue, do you work for Red Storm? I wish. I want to know what's going on with Heartland.
Press space to start.
Kidding me?
Press
No, I
escape
do
to
not.
quit.
I'm a college student. Alright, let's try this again.
Safe area detected. Agent requesting backup.
I'd been fired from leaking stuff, yeah. Rabbit, how are you? We're enjoying the PTS. It's PTS day. We have 175 people chilling in here right now, which is insane. We're trying to get into the new mode again. Should I just try my own? Let's see if we can get 8 people. Avoid the deltas.
Another agent is now in your group.
I feel like when this is legendary, you'll need a proper elite team to do it. That'd be cool. Like, I'd totally love if they put in a legendary mode. What is your expertise rank at? I don't know where it... Like, I know it shows in the thing. Can you see it anywhere else? Oh, right there. I'm level 1. Unknown. And I honestly don't remember... Send a link. Oh, I forget PC is a chat. That's so weird. I don't know.
An agent is no longer in your group.
Yeah, that didn't work. Where do you... I don't know where you upgrade once you get the stuff to a certain... Like, if I'm expertise level 1, can't I upgrade the grade of something? Or do I have to max it out? I don't know. I need to go and re-look at it. Basically, MC, everything in the game almost, like gear-wise, brand, skills, everything can be leveled up. And once you increase your expertise level by leveling those things up, then you can upgrade the power of everything, either the armor, the damage, or the skill, damage, healing, haste, whatever. So it's kind of like Keener Watch, but with gear. But you can also spend resources towards it if you don't want to actually use it and level it up. No worries, Rabbit. Appreciate you stopping in. Have a good one.
So we're really going after
Alright, we just gotta hope we join into one that is not started yet, so I don't get delted.
You have received an invite.
Ah. It's annoying. I still haven't checked out. I haven't been able to go to the contamination zone in the mode.
Press space to start.
I want to do that on stream. That's my
Press
goal.
escape to quit.
Yeah, and I made that video like 3 months back saying that if you want to prepare for the update, go and increase your Shade Watch level and you can use those resources. And I was right. So I'm stocked at like 650 on there. So I'm going to be able to bump it up quite a bit.
Safe area entered.
I will for sure, Junior, for sure. Honestly, at this point, I'm still figuring it out myself. So, but yeah, totally when the update, or by the time it drops, we'll have a better understanding. Experience will differ time a lot because of the countermeasures. Yeah, that part I'm still like figuring out. So you start at a disadvantage, but then if you go and clear the hunters, you get an advantage from this of the same bonus, is my understanding.
Invite to another agent's group. Receive.
Ah. This is annoying. That's why I made other characters waiting for the update. Yeah, totally. Of course, Marcus, no problem. That's what we're doing. We're checking out the PTS. And everybody, also, once you play the PTS for yourself and you get some time in it, be sure to go on their forums and leave feedback. You know, you can say as much as you want, oh, they don't listen, but it helps them. If you go and leave your honest feedback about what you think about the new stuff, about the mode, about expertise, about everything, it's going to help make the update better. So don't skip out on that part.
Detected.
I'm going to do it, you know, probably at the end of the weekend or something, once I get some more time on it. You stopped joining matchmaking and started your own. I tried Epic, but it's like it only gets like a few people in. Let's try it again. I guess you just have to get lucky. Bleach, we're not given like a bunch of materials to try it out, so honestly I can't tell you what the upgrades are like because I haven't done it yet. We can just kind of take a look at how it works, basically. Yeah, Brody, what MC said in there, the PTS is what we're on right now, and that's only on PC. That's the test server. But once the update fully comes out, it'll be on all platforms at the same time. Countermeasures are like debuffs for the team. If you clear them, you remove the debuffs and never on your back at 100. Gotcha. Gotcha. At the start, it seems you get 2 advantages, and then you get 1 change in the game at some point. Yeah, I need to figure that part out more. This is what's annoying, is that it doesn't...
You have left the group.
I just gotta hope I join one that hasn't started yet.
You have received an invite to another
There we go.
You have joined a group.
And now can I invite people who are standing here? No, somebody left. This guy's 14,440. Oh my god, the bots. Alright, hang on. Gotta tab back into YouTube. Take the bots out. Where's my mod when I need him? Apologies, folks. This will take me a sec. Okay, let me see what I missed before I tab back. Is there a release date for Heartland yet, or for this update on console? This update should come out in about a month, David. May 3rd is my current guess. Heartland, there is no set date, but I'm guessing somewhere between July and September.
You are now the raid leader.
Okay, now let me get back to the game.
An agent is no longer in your group.
I'm determined to get into another countdown match.
You have left the group.
I don't care how many times you dealt to me, I will get in there.
Invite to another agent's group. Receive.
It's like once, if you don't get 8 people to join like instantly, it just doesn't work or something? I don't know. Because nobody ever joins after you get in there. Cold is still in. What's he running? Spotter. There we go, 7 out of 8. Hey, how you doing, Kami? I'm liking it. I think the biggest issues right now are the scaling. Okay, start. We have 8. There we go. Is the scaling, it's just too easy right now. And the matchmaking feels a bit cumbersome for the type of mode it is. Like, I wish it was more like Conflict, where you could just load in and out real quick, since it's a quick mode. But yeah. Having a nightmare streaming on this laptop, I'll tell you what. Alright, containment. Ooh, the core objective is in containment. There we go. I have not been in there yet. So we're going to see it live on stream, folks. That's the only zone I haven't seen.
Agent, outcasts have taken over the power plant. Lockdown procedures have been initiated. Last thing we need is a radioactive green...
I'm glad they've kept Kelso around. Like that voice actress. I assume that's why Manny just dipped, because he was gone, but... Yeah, I saw your video, Kami, and Morton was in here earlier, and he was saying that as well. So that's good that they're doing that. Okay, they're over there. Maybe we go to Turbine.
Communication relay offline.
Neither, Legends. This is a new game mode. It's not a raid. You can matchmake for it. You don't need comms at all. But it will be free. You don't have to pay for it. I know, me too, Simon. Me too. Where are you guys going? You're gonna cross the map and go over there? Oh, I guess it's right here. That's fine, that's fine. Clear these hunters out. Oh, I have efficient, don't I? There we go.
Rogue striker drone detected.
Alright, come in here, team.
Rogue sniper turret detected.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're working together with the hunters when you go to extract, right? So I think that makes sense. And I think we're probably going to see that develop in the new season. Legends, you can enter it solo, but it's scaled for 8 people. So, but trust me, it's not like a raid. It's an 8-person thing, but you don't need communication at all. You can run it without a mic even and still have fun. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Alright, what have we been doing? We're getting the Warhounds.
High-risk target approaching.
Yeah, I think it is MC. Scaled up incursions. Yeah, you could say that. They're still not quite as many mechanics. I mean, it's basically like summit level objectives in this arena.
Area secure.
We already got all 3 of the countermeasures. Okay, where's the crate? No, that's somewhere else. Whatever.
An agent has disconnected.
Okay, they're already doing turbine. I'm very excited to see the containment zone. I've not been in there. If Massive is going to continue to support the game, do you think what do you think are the odds of getting cross progression? I would love to say that we will get eventually, but Yannick has said that it is incredibly difficult for them to try and go in and do just because of the way the game was designed. You know, Heartland is, I think, 99% going to have crossplay and all that from the beginning because it's going to be designed that way, but to go back in and do it would take time away from developing more content. And you know how this community is with wanting more content, so the chances are probably not very high, unfortunately. It was in this room where I had like the shock floor mechanic, and that was pretty cool. I don't know what triggered that or if it was just the specific objective we had.
High-risk target approaching.
Yeah, my SHC level 3 guy is able to melt that dude with a very half-assed build. And we're back up to 217 people watching. Hello, everybody.
Area secure.
Hope you're all doing well. It's PTS day.
Access the waste area.
I
Take a
don't care.
decontamination
Tip of the
shower before you
spear.
come back to base.
Okay, we're going to decontamination. The last area I've yet to see. Wait, is this done?
10 minutes to lockdown.
Should be.
Evacuate the facility.
Follow all lockdown safety protocols.
An agent is back online. An agent has gone offline.
Yeah, that's why I was just talking about Jonathan with the same thing with crossplay and cross progression. Thank you, Epic. Yeah, everybody, if you have not already, if you enjoy the stream and the content in the channel, I would very much appreciate you hitting that like button. I think this is going to be probably my most successful stream of all time, so that's all because of you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Ooh, contamination is outdoors. Nice. This reminds me of that area in... Oh, this is kind of like a Dragon's Nest. Do we have to move that thing? At least the pod is going to drop. I like this. I like this. Yeah, once they increase the difficulty here and the intensity overall with 8 people, it's going to be nuts.
That should be the
There we go.
seal those tanks.
Hack the tank controls. Where's that at? Somebody's back in there.
Incoming. High-risk hostile.
Ben, they confirmed that it's not scaled properly right now. So they're going to increase the difficulty. Are we going to get a new location kind of like New York? And not with this update, but possibly in the future. I would say, I think there's a chance that we get a new expansion in 2023 or 2024. I've said that in videos before. And we crossed 200 likes. Thank you all so much. MC coming in with the $5 super chat. Thanks for all you do for the community. Well, thank you all for watching. You know, honestly, like I said, it's kind of surreal that we're even playing this right now. The last 14 months, I really don't know what I've been making content on. I've just been talking about the game. And you all are still showing up and supporting. And that's everything I ever wanted to do with this channel. So, thank you all for sticking around with me. I really appreciate it. It's finally over. We're in the stretch of new stuff coming out with this and Heartland, and yeah, it's crazy. Thank you, MC.
Great work.
And Andy is here.
Bunker. Stop exposing your team.
What's going on, Andy? It's PTS Day.
Radiation.
It is PTS Day. If I have time later in the weekend, maybe we should link up, Andy. It's a nightmare for me to try and stream with other people because I'm running this all on a laptop. And I'm already running like 3 applications. This thing is blowing smoke out the back of it. If I try to run Discord too, it'd probably blow up.
Good work, Agent. You saved the plant. Move
Okay.
to extraction point.
I like this zone. Containment was the last one I hadn't seen. Laboratory is still my favorite with that like reactor core thing. That one's pretty cool too. And Identity's in here. We got every creator under the sun coming in here. How's it going, man? I'm liking it. I've said a few times now that I think the main issue at this point is the difficulty. That right now it's just kind of a breeze for people to do, and so hopefully once they increase that, I think the intensity and the, like, look at that skybox, that's cool. The intensity and the chaos of it is going to make it super fun. And currently it is very lucrative as far as loot goes, so I'm liking it. How about you, man? Yeah, the Stoner does have an exotic version, the blue screen, which we should get next week. Here we go. Like, imagine this part scaled up for 8 people.
Agent, stay frosty.
It's going to be so sick. Because right now we're going to breeze through it pretty easy, is what normally happens. Yeah, see, the Hunters and the Black Tusk are working together. I think we're going to see that come to light in the season. No, I missed.
System back online. Rogue booster drone detected.
Okay, well I went right in between them. That was awkward. Michael, what's going on? I finally streamed at a time that you can tune in. How you doing, man? Checking in from Joburg. It's great to have you. How you doing today? It's PTS Day. A star-studded chat. I would say indeed. And Poison's in here. Black Tusk, White Tusk, and Hunters all the same regiment tattoos. Definitely a connection. Yeah. Might have to make a video on that, honestly. Because we're not going to get the season reveal for a little bit, probably. Okay, we got to call this in. There we go.
Kilo inbound on your location.
Are there 2 extraction points? There's that one, and there's this one. Oh, there's a third one. That's where you spawn in. Maybe you can't do that one. I don't know. Oh, no, you can spawn in at any of them. So yeah, there's 3. I like the layout a lot, to be honest. That helicopter definitely touched the ground there. That was weird.
Torres is in position.
Expertise level up. It's all coming together. When does the new novel come out? Ebook is December, and then Paperback is like next
You
February,
did a great
Jason.
thing today, Agent. We take electricity for...
Okay. Now our game's gonna crash again, but it's alright. So Countdown is basically a flattened out version of Summit? No, not really, Dan. The only comparison that I think is valid is in the objectives, but otherwise you're not really doing the same thing at all. Alright, let's quit this out. Close. Check out Reddit when you got the time. Nice lore details on speculations. Will do. All good. Just struggling to get the PTS working. Looking forward to playing it. What's the problem, Michael? Maybe we can troubleshoot. Yeah, we were checking out the manhunt earlier, Richard. It's in your logs right now. But I'll have to check what they say on Reddit. People on there always know more than I do. Okay, well, we have gotten quite a fair share of Countdown, I think. Yeah, of course, MC. I mean, that's the main thing to do right now, right? The new stuff isn't in. So this week in the PTS is really all about Countdown and the expertise system. So yeah, we'll probably do at least one more run before I close this out for sure. Get good laptop. Apparently everyone's having the crashing issue, but I'm telling you, Andy, streaming on this thing is questionable. I have like YouTube layered over OBS, layered over Ubisoft Connect, with Division 2 running on my other monitor, and I have to alt-tab between. It's kind of a nightmare. I heard you'll be able to get 60% more armor on any build with the new upgrade system. Is this true? Honestly, I'm not sure yet, dogs. I'm not sure what the cap is. I'm not sure. I'd have to do the math. We can look at it when I load in. I'll be honest, though, people, I have to use the bathroom super bad, so I'm going to mute for 2 seconds and go do that while we're loading in. I'll be back right away.
Press space to start. Press escape to quit.
Alright, I'm here. Don't leave, don't leave. Put my headset back on. Okay. Nightmare, this content that we're testing right now should be out in about a month. So no, this is not for next year. I mean, the power plant and the GUI interface looks spectacular. Ubisoft does a great job. I mean, to a degree, yes, Dan, but also at a certain point, like, how much uniqueness can you have in objectives? Like, there's a lot of variety in the Summit, and I assume a similar level is in here, but at that point, it's like, how many more things can you come up with? So we'll just have to see, once they scale the stuff properly, how we feel it differs from Summit, you know, as far as that goes. Otherwise, it's very different with the timer and the 8 people and the intensity, so.
Safe area entered.
Wouldn't mind another piece of armor like the chill out, be more customizable. Yeah, chill out's cool for sure. Sometimes I get confused with rogue gold pretzels. Well, just think of me as a person, not a pretzel, and you'll be good. Let's get a named cat. Oh, actually, no, I'll save for an exotic, because I don't have any on here. What is the requisition take? Oh, I don't have nearly enough. Yeah, let's save for an exotic cache. Has that helicopter changed color? I don't know. I'd have to look at the live game. How long does PTS last, and how long does the finished update usually drop? Usually the PTSs, I would say on average, go for 3 weeks. And then it doesn't take them that long afterwards. So my current guess, Jack, is, like, if I had to guess right now, I would say we're going to see the update on May 3rd. Tuesday, May 3rd. Which is about 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 4.5 weeks away. That would be my guess. But we'll see. Do you think the Division is back for good or just for a short while? Like, do you think just one more year of stuff or more after that? For the Division 2, we have at least this year. And then I would say if this stuff does well, we could see more. Heartland is going to go on for sure beyond more than a year from now. So the Division universe as a whole is going to continue on. The Division 2, we'll see. I would think they're leading towards another expansion if this stuff does well. That was the whole reason why they greenlit more content, was because of Warlords' sales. And I would assume the Ubisoft wants more of that. What's up, Harvey? Hope there's Legendary. It's too easy. Yeah, they confirmed, the devs have confirmed that it's currently undertuned. So they're going to make it, oh my goodness, these stupid bots. They're going to make it more difficult. Probably in the next PTS phase or even sooner. Let me delete these, and then I want to take a little bit of another look at expertise before we do another countdown run. At least you guys understand the bot thing. What would be worse is if you guys, like, thought that it was me triggering it or something, but thank you for understanding. The original layout for the raid back in... Yeah, I remember that leak. I feel like that was partly made up major. I will say, feel like stature limitations, you know, we're far enough away. I heard some stuff about Codename Nightmare, and this seems not that dissimilar. Obviously, that was going to be tied with Resident Evil. Like, that timed offer. So, who knows? Okay. Expertise. What have I been using? I've been using the LMG. Which is where? So this is now level 6. But how do you upgrade it? Donate selected. Oh, you can donate. Oh. Okay, so you can donate duplicates to get the thing. Let's try that. Let's donate this one. That got me a lot. What if I donate a little bit more of this? I need one more donation of something. 150 of these. Now it's level 7. Your Razor Chroma came. Nice, Richard. Nice.
You have been invited to a clan.
Let me know how that is. I hope their release date for actual story content will be at least 2022. Well, there's going to be story content in this update. The new season is coming alongside this. They just haven't revealed that yet. They said partly that's due to current world events, and I have a feeling that's because it's related to Russian antagonists, and that might be a little controversial right now, but it's going to come with this update, and so there's going to be more season content with changes that we don't yet know about, and I'm very interested in seeing what those are. The Division going free to play alongside Heartland would be a huge marketing move. It would. I don't know if Ubisoft would do that, but it would. Does anyone know how you... Okay, let's go back to the tutorial. Let's upgrade the main stats, right? Increase your expertise level by gaining ranks, sure. Gaining proficiency rank 10 on an item or skill allows you to upgrade it. Okay. Similarly, reaching rank 10 on a gear set or brand allows you to upgrade its individual items. Gotcha. You can only upgrade items or skill variants that are in... Sure. Okay, so you have to get 10. And I'm at 7 with this LMG. Okay. Oh, you can... Oh, I'm so stupid. You can see the bar right there. So once you max something out to 10, then you can start upgrading it up to your current expertise level. That's what it is. Figured it out, chat. The expertise level is a conglomerate of every item you have leveled up. Every time you get a proficiency on an individual item, it contributes to leveling up your expertise rank. Once you get an item to 10, then you can upgrade it as many times as your expertise level is. So if I were to have this dare at 10, I could get it to grade 2 because I'm at expertise level 2. Does that make sense? That's right. I figured it out when they released the article. I just kind of forgotten in the meanwhile. That makes more sense. So we need 3 levels on it. What new stuff do I get? The hunters are cool, but they need to also drop Dark Zone exclusives. They just feel redundant. Just another AI with more trash loot. I don't know if I completely agree with that, but it's a valid take. Got a lot of mops. I could run the mop instead of... but I don't really care. Indeed there is, Jomsy. We're on the PTS right now for Title Update 15, which is bringing a new game mode, a new progression system, a new season, balance changes, a lot of stuff. Ooh, we got the contractors with LMG damage. There we go. There we go, people. That's what I'm talking about. Now I just need foxes. Oh, we need to remod this thing. I think putting on the vent brake makes it non-suppressed, and I kind of like that. Just because it's always suppressed normally. Also, look at that. So the new LMG should take a mag like that, because that's what this model is supposed to be. Gaining knowledge basically on your gear. Yeah. Love the expertise system. It's more like MMORPG games. Totally, yeah. Jomsy, if you want the full details, if you go to my channel, the video I did yesterday, so the video immediately before this stream, we go over the patch notes for the whole, well, for the PTS, not for the whole update. So if you want kind of the broader scoop, go check that out. What's the point to extracting Countdown if you will keep all the things you get in it anyway? You get double rewards. Let me see if I can find the... Nope. What is it in? Settings? What? Where is the... I'm losing my mind. Oh, it's in inventory. You get double something. Let me find it. Your currency doubles if you extract in time. So, the amount of currency you get, which you can spend at this vendor, it doubles if you extract before the timer runs out. And that's actually something that I didn't consider, guys, is that part of the incentive could be if this is a really good optimization farm, because previously that's only global events, right? At least for me, that's like the way I like to get them the most is by doing the star vendor. If you can get a lot of requisition points here and spend those on optimization caches, that could be a really good way to optimize your gear. So I would say that's the incentive, Arby. So are they going to do away with the watch score then? No, that's still there, Dan. This new expertise system is leveling on top of it. It's a free update, Jomsy. So as long as you own Warlords of New York and you're at level 40, all this stuff will be free and it'll just, you know, be added to the game. In about a month, probably, is when it'll come to the live servers. All right, let's get another game. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it.
You have received an invite to another agent's group.
Does there progression on the PTS transfer? No, it does not, Ricky. It does not. Is this worth playing on PS5? I mean, that's up to you, Kyle. What are you looking for in the game? If you enjoy the Division 2, there hasn't been new stuff in over a year. I mean, I'm having fun with it. So,
Press escape to quit.
up to you. It's going to play well on every platform if that's what you're worried about. I think one more raid is on its way. I would be surprised because they were developed by a support studio. And as far as I know, there aren't a ton of those right now for Division 2. We have a pretty small team. But I would love another raid. Accept friend request. Andy, you're going to have to tell me where that is, because I've never done any of that on PC. Well, the PTS is only on PC, Matt. The update itself is not released anywhere. This is the test server so that they can, you know, finalize things up before they fully release it. It'll release simultaneously on all platforms. Yeah, it's free. I think all the content in Year 4 should be free, Jomsy, and they confirmed yesterday that they do have a plan to fully support and consistently support the game all year. So, that should be awesome. UB Connect client. Okay. Because I have to alt-tab to it, Andy, I'll do it when the stream ends. Probably. I think I will probably stream this again on the usual Sunday slot. We'll see. The pilot's gone. There we go. What about legendary gear and weapons as an option as well? You mean like upgraded stuff, Michael? That could be kind of cool. I mean, I have a feeling once you fully max out the expertise ranks, it might kind of feel like that, honestly. Yeah. Gotcha, Matt, gotcha. Appreciate you explaining that. Yeah, there's been a lot of... I can tell that some of these people have not been around in Division for a long time because this is standard PTS procedure, but a lot of people are freaking out like it's not coming to console. The update, that is, not the PTS. We're starting with 5. All right, I guess we're doing it. You can press Shift F2. Okay. Yeah, it's just I'm streaming this on a laptop that's already like gonna melt down because I'm running so many things. So yeah, it's just a little rough for me to figure it out. Plus, this is my first time streaming on PC. I had to figure out OBS like 2 nights ago, but we got it going. I appreciate it though. I'll figure it out once the stream ends.
Cleaners have infiltrated the power plant. They triggered a lot.
Que pasa, Sterling?
I'd rather not have
It's
their
fun.
slash and burn tactics
I'm having fun with
anywhere
this
near
mode.
the reactor.
Hey, Andrew, what's going on?
We need to restrict
We're
access
playing
to
the new
ensure
mode
nuclear
Countdown.
waste.
We're on the PTS for Title Update 15.
Reactor unstable. Emergency lockdown protocols activated. 15 minutes lockdown.
Oh, we did get a full team? Oh, let's go.
Levels of radiation detected.
Good stuff.
Commence operational lockdown procedures.
Communication relay offline.
I would guess a little sooner than that, Matt, but we'll see.
System breach initiated.
According to Western governments, all future memory like that. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. So hopefully, you know, Division 2 wouldn't be affected by that, but I mean, it is a media release, so we'll see. Best 150 bucks you spent on a controller. Really nice, Richard. Good stuff.
Agent down.
So do you use that on PC or are you on Xbox? There's somebody up. I like how all these screens tell you to, like, evacuate. What is the named assault rifle? There is a new one called the Heartbreaker, Javier, that's coming with a new talent. Well, the new talent in general for the pool is Flatline, and it comes with Perfectly Flatline, which gives you extra damage to pulsed targets. The theme of Season 9 is absolutely... Wait, no sound now. Are you talking about for my stream, David, or on your PTS? Can everyone hear me? So I don't want to be talking to nobody. Can somebody, if you guys can hear me, can you just throw it in the chat quick so I know we're good? Okay, thank you, Richard. Thank you, Matt.
Critical systems exposed.
He must have been talking about his own PTS.
An agent needs assistance.
What I was saying... Yours is bro, okay. No worries, David. Thank you, everybody, for letting me know. I got nervous there. The theme of the season is clearly going to be pulse stuff. You know, Season 3's theme was close quarter combat. That's why we had the Memento and the Backfire. Season 4 was skills. That's why we had Empress and Rigor. And Season 9 is clearly going to be pulse with the new talents, the new gear set, the new Perfect Spotter talent. So, and I'm excited for that. I think moving to a more pulse-oriented gameplay style could be really healthy for the overall balance of the game of PvP specifically. So... For now, we can only gain access to new named weapons right now, the exotics. Well, they're in Surrey, but they're bugged. Like, I don't think you actually get the benefit from this talent yet, and it's not supposed to be a stoner. It's supposed to be the new type. So the named items are mistakenly in there, and they don't get activated until Phase 2. But I believe, yes, you can only get them and not the exotics right now, even though it is a bug. Yannick did tweet that all this is just the start, maybe another raid or the game was won't be possible. Well, there's going to be content for a full another year, Arby, so I think there certainly could be more game modes, but there's more content in general. The reason I'm skeptical towards there being another raid is because they take a lot of work, and I don't know if at this point in the game's life cycle, if raids are something they want to prioritize, considering it's not something that the entire player base plays and enjoys. I would love another raid. I just don't know if we'll see it.
Incinerator turret detected.
Okay, thank you everybody for letting me know.
Target.
Assault turret detected.
My voice is getting hoarse and I'm hungry, but I don't want to sign off. This is too much fun. We waited 14 months for this moment right here. That's crazy. I know, PM. The soundtrack in this mode is immaculate. It's great.
High-risk target approaching.
So the way it works too is that you do not have to matchmake, but it is scaled for the maximum amount of people. So you can go in even solo if you want, but you're going to be playing it scaled to 8 people.
Access the waste area.
So, yeah. But you do not have to matchmake if you do not want to. What is the name of the mode? The name is Countdown. Tyler. How replayable? I think it's going to have a good amount of replayability. The big thing it's hinging on right now is getting a difficulty bump. Once it's actually difficult and, like, you feel accomplished going in and beating these waves of people with 8 people in your group, I think it's going to be way more fun. Uh-oh. No, did we crash again? I still have sound. Shoot. I think it even said an OBS side. I capped out. Okay, I remember Jamie's strat. Control Shift Escape. Task Manager. Thank goodness somebody pointed that out to me. I would have been screwed if I couldn't figure this out. Yeah, it was the woes about doing it on a laptop. But we're making it work, people. We're having fun. I appreciate you all sticking through us with me and get it booted back up. How do you feel about the timer? I'm a fan of it. Anything that increases the intensity and all that, I'm all for. In my opinion, this game mode will be this year's raid is finally getting back to nearly full staff support the game. Yeah, I'd say that's a fair take, Matt. PTS doing the, I think that was my laptop, honestly. It's struggling a little bit to run this and stream, but we're getting it done. Can I see the gear? Yeah, there's not, Leonardo, there's not a ton we can access right now. A lot of the new gear is coming into phase 2, which should be in about a week. But I can show you the one gun that I have that accidentally slipped in. Wait, is the stream not seeing the game right now? What's up with that?
Press space to start. Press escape to quit.
There we go. Now we're good. Welcome back, Savannah. Hope you're doing well. Can't wait to get this on the live game. Me too. 100%. Yeah, I'm excited to take this on with my own gear and stuff.
Press space to start. Press escape to quit.
Okay, thank you, Richard. Yeah, I was just delayed on the preview for a second, I think. We're getting back in. I want to do at least one more full run.
Entering safe area.
Alright. Leonardo, this is the new named LMG with a new talent that'll be coming in. That one looks pretty cool, I'd say. But alright, let's do... I don't think I got much at all from that. No, I didn't. Do at least one more run. I'm dropping frames even in the game now, though. Now to play the game of how many times can I delta?
You have received an invite to another agent's
Who remember the backpack glitches from Div 1 with the pre-order bonus? Yeah, I do. Swap to that before you hit a restock. Currently, Andrew, pretty much anything works because it's under-tuned, so it's like really easy. Like even my SHD level 3 dude is doing it, and when the bots are back. Fantastic. So we're gonna have to wait for them to scale it up to like get a good... I think my thing is struggling right now. It's like lagging for me to even try and remove these. Okay. Got those. We're gonna try one more time, but my game might just be calling it quits here. Totally, Andy. Did they nerf the cheap skill builds yet? No. They nerf shields and in sync for PvP. What does that mean, vulnerability stacks? There's no explanation currently, but I think it's similar to opportunistic, where you get damage across the board. Yes, it is Boomstick.
Safe area entered.
Okay. Let's try this one more time. I trying to get one more run in, but it seems like my entire setup is against me right now.
Invite to another agent's group. Receive.
That's a Delta.
Press space to start. Press escape to quit.
Oh, these Deltas are gonna be the death of me. Is it? Okay. Thank you, Leonardo. Yeah, honestly, guys, I might have to call the stream here. I think my entire setup is kind of bugging out. This laptop is only good for about 2 hours of streaming.
Safe area detected.
Let's give it one more try, and then we'll see. Is the video back now? Oh, really? Jeopardy's not even supposed to be in? That's interesting. Yeah, Phase 2 seems like where they're doing all the gear stuff mostly.
You have received an invite to another agent's group. You are now in a group.
No, Tobias, it is a Lenovo. Yeah. Wolf, what's going on? Started playing the OG division, having a blast solo. Nice. Love especially your thoughts on the future of the IP. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Did the stream just quit itself? Why does my preview look like that? Oh, that's weird.